right, tell him your name.
Uncle Tuna here. Made it Bodega. I'm
tell us a
over
little
here.
about yourself.
I've been sewing for about 3 years. Oh, all right. All right. Yeah, let your brother know I print transfers. So if he need transfers for his brand, I can print his transfers for him.
All right, Uncle Tuna, tell us about yourself and your brand.
I'm a ex-rapper, ex-hustler. Well, I'm still hustling. What else? Oh, I was a personal chef. That hoodie is 80. It's cool. I started my brand, Made it Bodega, 3 years ago. Quit all my jobs 3 years ago. I went and got a tattoo on my face so that I could never go to a job interview again.
How you doing, Joe?
I feel like our plan B's. Our plan B's, it disrupts the future that we could have. And I don't believe in plan B's. I feel like your plan B is like cheating on your wife. So I the brand Made in Bodega 2 months after I started sewing. And life been lifing ever since. Got the wagon. Indians got the wagon now. I just opened my first store 5 months ago in the Bronx. But what's up, shawty? How's everything?
Good, how are you?
Same-ish, different toilet.
Okay.
What you working on right now?
Random piece. I just like to keep busy when I'm selling clothes outside. And then when I finish, I throw them over there on the gate.
What's the address of the Bronx store?
The Bronx store is 554 East 141st Street, Bronx, New York.
You said that's been running for like 5 months?
Yeah, it's been open for 5 months now.
And what time does it open and what time does it close?
12 to 8.
Oh, 12 in the afternoon? So how long you gonna be out here for this week?
This week, I'll be out here till Saturday night.
What's the latest? What time do you start here and then what time you break out?
Try to get here at 10 in the morning.
So
And
10
then
to what, 6 or 10 to 8?
10 to 7:30.
10 to 7? What's the biggest piece you worked on so far?
The biggest piece I worked on so far was a giant basketball hoop with the backboard, the rim. Hey, my mate. What it had? Chandelier crystals around the rim.
Oh,
It was
okay.
fire. I put it in a store.
Is there to stay or
Yeah,
it can be purchased?
I can make one for you. I made some for a few NBA players.
All right.
It's like it's a decorative piece, a decorative piece.
How long you been sewing in the since when you started?
Say that again.
When did you start sewing?
Quit on my job 3 years ago and taught myself to sew in 8 days. That was November 2019.
You learned from a book or you learned from YouTube?
I was screenshotting sewing machines, still procrastinating, and my ex called me. She said God told her to, said she had a dream, and in the dream God told her to give me a sewing machine that was in her house that she wasn't using because someone could make better use of it. Said in a dream I was really famous. I thought she was trying to come to my house, give me some oochie coochie coo. That's usually what she called for. But this time she brought me the sewing machine and I learned on my own. I taught myself in 8 days because I couldn't find the sewing machine she gave me. I couldn't find a video of it on YouTube. So I had to figure it out on my own. And then before I could sew, I used to have dreams about me sewing in my sleep since 2012, but I couldn't sew in real life. So the pieces that I was making in my sleep for years, once I knew how to sew, I started making them. What you say, mommy? Becoming a star. I like that. I like that. God bless you. Little grandma. God love the grandmas. Look like a future baby mama. Yep. So, yeah, I got Venmo. Of course. My grandma got Venmo.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure. I would love to get this sweatshirt.
How's everything?
Very good. How's everything been? What's that?
It's been.
Good. That's good.
Life's been lifing.
Good. I promise you, I've been trying to come to your store for the past several months. I'm trying to get my friend, no, don't look at me like that, because I'm trying to get my friend to come too, because he's a rapper. And I want you guys
That'll be dope.
That's what I'm saying.
I interview rappers
I
once
know.
a month for 1-800-PRAY for BODEGA.
I know.
So yeah, that'll be cool. But even if you don't come, you know, you can still stop by. I'm gonna be outside all week.
All week? Will you post about it?
Huh?
You'll post about it when you're outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here all week until Saturday night. But then, cause I think Saturday is 79 degrees. Really?
Okay, I'll try to come for sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be at the store again starting Sunday. I'll be there every day.
I'll try to get it.
I'm the only employee.
Okay.
I'm always here.
Good. Because I do want you guys to meet because he is cool. I really like this sweatshirt.
Yeah, you'll love this space. It's all 90s inspired.
Dude, I follow your account and I've been watching the past couple of months.
I got a really cute payphone you can take some pictures in front of. And the payphone actually works.
Oh, really?
You don't have to put in any money or nothing. It works.
How much is it?
There's 90.
90.
By the way, we're in West Village,
What you
West
say?
4th Street,
You got it? What is it?
at the
Yeah,
basketball
popped up.
courts. That's why you hear all of
How you pronounce
the
your
extra
name?
noise in the
Gracia?
background.
Thanks. It was nice to see you. And
Nice seeing you too.
if my friend, our friend said my friend.
Can I get a picture of you holding it?
Yeah, do you want me to put it on?
Oh yeah, you could. I didn't see you had on overalls. That's fire.
They're hers.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. That's a good friend.
Okay. Tag me. I'll repost it on my story too.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
it's too hot for this though.
Yep, it's gonna be hot all week. Tomorrow I think it's 78 degrees.
That's good though. Good for you.
Yeah, it's good for me. I'm happy to be back outside because this is where I started before I had my store. And then when I finally got all the money for my store, then I opened the store. I'm not gonna lie, the store is a little boring being in there. Because you're literally like waiting for people to come in. But when you're in the street,
At least you can watch
people
the
have to
traffic
walk past.
and,
And the traffic here like is just different.
Yeah,
But it's about to get too cold to be outside.
that's true.
Yep. Usually Halloween is like my cutoff from being outside.
It was nice to see you.
Good
Hopefully
seeing
see
you.
soon. I really do want to come by the store though, just to take pictures.
It's cool. I have a 5-year lease, so you have time.
Have time? Okay. All right.
I'm going for that phone booth.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah. So I've been sewing since 2019. I've been blessed that I dream a lot of my ideas, and I've also been blessed that I could wake up 3 in the morning out of a dream of making something, and I literally can just start making it. Like those hoodies over there. I just started making those hoodies. Just from an idea that was in my head. It came to me in my sleep. I was also blessed that when I started sewing November 2019, I had a dream about making masks December 2019. And everybody was like, oh, you're crazy. You just be making anything. But I only make what ideas come to me in my sleep. So I started making masks, but like not no average mask. It was like super fire. Of course, like, cause I made it, I'm gonna say everything I make is fire. But to be making masks when no one else is making masks, and you don't even know why you're making the mask, they were fire. They were not your average mask. And nobody was buying them except like my mother and my sister bought one. And then I just became addicted to making masks. And then March 2020 came, COVID hit. And you couldn't get masks nowhere for like 2 weeks. And everybody had like so much fear in them. You can stop. You want a card, mommy? I'll give you a card. That's why your butt little. So, COVID hit. I did $10,000 in 2 weeks from masks. And then it slowed down because after that, masks was literally like in every bodega. But, you know, sometimes God will just give you a blueprint and you don't even know, you know what you're building, but you don't even know what you're building for. And then one day you get a knock on the door and it was like, we needed this. We needed this. That's how the world works.
So what you did with the money when it took off with the mask?
I didn't have a car at the time because before I started sewing, I had totaled my car and they took it off my credit. So I actually was walking, and when and I was upside down on my loan anyway. I had owed like $14,000 on my car, and the car wasn't even worth $14,000. So the $10,000 that I made, I invested in supplies that I needed to like better my sewing and better the things that I was making. I also I bought the car. I bought a car cash, and the car that I bought from a police auction was actually the same exact car that I lost, with 70,000 less miles, and I didn't owe any loans on it. So after that, clothes had slowed down because I still wasn't really making no money off of clothes. So I invested in a business that I was doing before. I started sewing, and I was selling drinks, alcohol drinks in the street. If you're not from New York, you might not be familiar with what nutcrackers are. So nutcrackers is a mixed drink that's been around New York. Let me give you a card. If you ever need any custom clothes, let me know. I also print transfers if you need transfers for your brand. I do custom jeans like these, a lot of patchwork jeans. I do a little bit of everything. And I just opened a bodega in the Bronx. But inside it's a clothing boutique.
Okay.
Yeah, hit me up anytime.
I've done with WTF.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So nutcrackers been around for 40 years in New York. It's a mixed drink. It's similar to what they what they make in college. Like, what do they call it? Jungle juice? Oh, you're not familiar with it. You're not familiar with the term jungle juice? Or hunch punch?
Jamba juice, yeah.
Jamba juice. We ain't talking no smoothies, player. We ain't talking about smoothies.
Well,
We're talking about alcohol drinks.
Yeah.
So in college, they take all of these different liquors and they mix them inside of a punch bowl. And then you drink from the punch bowl, and it has like 20 different liquors in it. And they call it jungle juice. So,
These are so good.
thank you. I appreciate your kind words.
Are you a lot or?
This is random. Because I opened my first store in the Bronx, but I used to sell clothes out here. So the weather was so beautiful this week, I decided to come back to where I started.
Do you have a card?
Yeah, I have a sticker. It has my Instagram on there and another card.
So good.
Thank you. I appreciate you. The majority of the things I make is one of one.
No.
I never make the same things twice. And any old clothes you have, you can always bring them to me and I can make you a custom hoodie out of your old clothes. I don't believe in just keep buying new things when we have things that we don't even use sitting around. So I recycle and upcycle.
I can see that.
Yep, I recycle everything.
I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, I make bags too. Any of your old jeans, I can make you a tote bag out of your old jeans.
Actually, what I love is those jeans over there.
With the flowers,
Yeah, I mean for me, but I can't wear those.
everybody loved them and they're not their size. I randomly made them one morning and the sides
But
are
some guys
sides are
don't want to
open.
wear them, have to wear them.
Yeah. You see the sides of the jeans are open, so it shows your legs. Yeah, they're not closed. But I can always make a similar pair in your size. You can just hit me up and say, hey, I got an old pair of jeans that fit. Pick them up, and I can have them back to you in 48 hours. They won't be exactly like that, but it'll be similar. So, that car that I bought, I started making the nutcrackers, which is just like jungle juice, but you put it inside of a self-seal bottle that like a smoothie would come in, or a fresh juice, and then you drop it in the deep freezer. And then you bring it out onto like the street on hot days and you sell nutcrackers. I never used to really take it serious, but that's because I was treating nutcrackers as a part-time job. And then anything that you treat as a part-time, it gives you part-time benefits. Whether it's a hustle, whether it's your relationship with your family, relationship with your daughter, or even your girlfriend, your wife, or your husband. Whatever you treat as a part-time is gonna give you part-time benefits. So like I love selling nutcrackers, but people weren't really buying them from me in my hood because they be hating, and they'd rather go buy them from other people than to buy them from somebody they know. Because what happens is they buy them from you so much that they feel like they're funding your life. So whenever they look at your Instagram, if they know you, they be like, oh, he going to Dubai or he going to Sweden because we be buying nutcrackers from him. And it's really ignorant and it's a race thing, but I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, so started taking Nutcracker serious, and I had a dream, as usual, of instead of selling them in my hood, to go to different beaches and sell them on the beach. And in the dream, it's like only white people were buying. And I had never sold on the beach before. The most I've made off of Nutcrackers maybe, I don't know, like 700 in a weekend. That might be a lot to some people, but 700 is only 70 Nutcrackers. So I started selling Nutcrackers on the beach with that cart because clothes were still slow. No one would buy my clothes. I actually didn't sell, I think I sold like my third piece last October. That's when I started selling outside. They was buying them off the rack. But when I bought that car off of selling masks, I wound up going to the beach and creating something called a beach run, where I hit different beaches at certain prime times on like a little bus route type schedule that I created myself. And I wound up doing $43,000 in 6 weeks in summer 2020. And when I taught myself to sew November 2019, I had made a vision board. And number 2 on the vision board, after I taught myself to sew and take Nutcracker serious, was to move out of New York. And I wound up moving to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, near Miami. I moved there for 1 year, paid my rent for a year, and just brushed up on my sewing. And it's just been a journey ever since. For the past 3 years, I've been acting on literally every idea that has ever been in my head. On some real, no excuses. No excuses. She got the wagon. These foreigners, man. Yeah, I'm working on some random patchwork jeans. When I'm outside, instead of sitting here waiting for a customer to come, I'd rather keep busy. It's kind of like working while I'm at work. So even if I don't sell these jeans today, they're gonna sell. And when they do sell, I get paid for the work that I put in today. There goes this screen. Knew the music was gonna come.
So you got it on the battery.
I have like a strange method of sewing. I don't sew like how the average person sews. I glue everything down that I'm going to sew. And then when I glue it down and I see everything in place, I sew over it, zigzag, all the way across, instead of sewing one thing at a time. I sew everything at once. Something I started doing, and it's been working.
I'm gonna go show some of your clothes that's on the wall, on the fence, and then I'm gonna come down. Well, you can see these are screen printed. I was gonna do a walk after I interviewed him, but the music came on, so I'm not gonna do a walk. I would have to stop and then start back up again. That would be the extension of what he put on. Put little stones in. Oh man, car ruined my screen. This is card. Like pants on the front. That's the front. Then turn the other set of the pants around. It's like, you can see what it is. Almost like crisscross wearing pants, 2 pairs of pants. Uncle Tuna, in closing, you want to let them know your Instagram?
The Instagram is Made in Bodega. MADEINBODEGA. TikTok is Made in Bodega NYC. What else? The store is on 554 East 141st Street. Bronx, New York, 10454. Yeah, that's about it, man. Made in Bodega runs the world. You know, things that I make, it ain't for everybody. And I don't make things for everybody. I make things for my people. So check me out. You know, if not, tell a friend. If not, God bless you.
All right, sir. You have a good day. Thanks for your time. We'll probably do this again down the road. Cool with that.
Most definitely.
All right, sir.
All right.
Thanks again. Thank y'all for tuning in. As you can see, the guy with the bike, that's the one who's playing the music and messed up the screen. All right, y'all. We're by the basketball court. Thank everyone for tuning in. And, I may have to do a walk tomorrow. I may do a walk tomorrow. Once again, thanks for tuning in. And I'll catch you on the next one. I gotta do another interview with him. Maybe at his store. I can't have music in the background like this. It's running smooth. I was gonna do the interview and then walk away and then show you the city. We're in the West Village. Okay, people, y'all take it easy. And I'll see you on the next one.
Mix for the cheers,